Brdar, and I'm coming from Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. And today, I'm supposed to speak about solidarity activism here. I was thinking how to start, and in these 5 minutes I have here, I prefer to start like when was my first activist project or activity. It was like when I was 9 years old. I did like with other 50 kids from the school, Peace March. And that was just before war started in Bosnia and Herzegovina. We just felt like, okay, something's happening, we are not going to school anymore, we need to do something. So we did it. Unfortunately, war happened, but that feeling of helplessness actually drove me through all of these years to do this community activism, peace work, youth work, and today I'm officially like have diploma of social worker. So I've been working officially for Narcone Youth Organization based in Sarajevo for, I don't know, now I think 8 years, and all of our projects are community-based projects. And we do it like in a way that we go to the community to do community assessment, to ask people what they need, to ask young people what they want, and based on their needs, we are developing projects. What's the key of those projects? Those are not like short-term projects, and that's really important to have long-term projects to try to make some change. After like maybe 1 year of implementation, we are going back to the community and ask them again if that something's happened, like what was the change, what they need like as a follow-up. And based on that feedback, we are going further. So after maybe few years of developing and implementing projects, we are writing policy recommendations and going to the policy decision makers to lobby for change on the policy level. So that's how actually we include ourselves in youth strategy or like different policies in the government, on policy level. In Bosnia and Herzegovina is completely, it's a little bit complicated to do it, but we are trying, that's why it's actually the best ways to do it, like from the community level, like step by step. So after all of these years of working as a community worker and youth worker, I would always say, like yesterday, somebody said like there are key competencies what young person has to, supposed to have for have like good job. And I was like, okay, who did it? Who wrote these competencies? And I really like the girl that she says like, I prefer to have and I think it's really important to have empathy. And that's something that I really prefer. So after all of these years, I have never been without job. And I grew up in Bosnia, like the highest percentage of jobless. Somehow it happened that I have job, I create my job. And after, yeah, as I said, like through all of these years, I just, I could say the 4 characteristics, core characteristic of solidarity activism and community work are empathy, communication, adjustability, and consistency. So once I actually have heard that nowadays the most important competence or skill for young people that they have to need, like they have to be able to adjust to new surroundings, new environment when they work, when they start a new job. So when you work in the community directly with people, you have to learn how to be adjustable. You have to learn how to be to feel empathy, to be compassion, and to develop a good way of communication. I would just maybe, yeah. So like, just want to add that Narcone is a local organization Through all of these art projects, like in the last 15 or 17 years, we have each year 200 people involved in our projects, but voluntary based. All of them are just volunteers, and they believe in the work we do, and they really like feel that they are very useful. Their community need them, and they are making changes. So I think like solidarity activism could be, or youth work and community work could be like first step, and has to be the first step if you want to make a change. So yeah, I think 5 minutes I used. So I'm looking forward to see you later, because I've always preferred to start in a way to ask people what they want to hear, what they want to do, and then together to figure out what we could recommend to policymakers for a change. Thank you very much.